JCA Electronics, to put it simply, is a company that enables innovators. More specifically, we develop electronic control systems for companies that make off-road mobile equipment. I started out of my parents' garage with what I thought was a great idea. It was humble beginnings. I didn't have a lot of money to put into this. It had to generate profits very quickly, and because it was just me for a couple of years doing everything, and it was probably the most exciting times I've had in business. Building the harness while I'm talking on the phone, quoting jobs for new potential customers, running around the country, talking to these customers, seeing what they needed. Your challenges are that you're not feeling you're ready to hire somebody. You're getting tons of work and you're working 100-hour weeks and you're worried about, well, if it ever stopped, I don't want to ever let somebody go. I don't want to have to lay people off. It actually took a staffing agency to say, no, you've met a couple good people. Here's one that really shone. You're hiring them next week. And I go, okay. And it's funny, that kind of broke the seal. Once that person came on board, it just was one after the other, and it just kept growing and growing. More than anything that drove this business since day one is curiosity, a true desire to learn and to help. It really grew almost 100% every year for the next 10 years. It wasn't just efficient sailing through everything. At year 10, we lost about 60 to 70% of our business overnight. Not because of anything that we did, but because of challenges in the market. That's when I learned that in mining, the lights shut off and you don't get any more business. And that really, for 5 years, really didn't come back. It's coming back now, but it really forced us to diversify. And it was at that point, actually, instead of kind of pulling everything in, we actually invested a lot more in the organization. Hiring my first engineer, doing a lot of things so that we could get into many other areas and continue this journey of continuous innovation and improvement. So that started a journey of having to develop electronics and a number of different products and services very quickly, to starting hiring engineers, more engineers, to the point where we're 30+ engineers.
Most companies in our industries are either entirely product or entirely service. We're a mix of product and services, and it's really a unique take in the market. So there's a need for collaboration within companies, and not just between us and our customers, but between us and other companies as well.
I was always aware that CME was out there, but I started attending some of the events that they held. That really was a networking opportunity to learn from many others who were going through similar things. I'm involved in an executive group that meets monthly and learning and sharing invaluable experiences that again, with the diversity in Winnipeg particularly, you can learn a lot from and help grow your organization in a much quicker way. We are all over North America for sure, and the US is really a growing market for us. But what's really taking off for us now is agriculture. We are developing a very strong expertise in the autonomous side of things and being pulled into bigger and bigger companies, and now starting to talk in a big way to companies all over the world. We are basically developing a platform of components that build an autonomous system very practically. A fully autonomous farm is realistic in the next 10 years, and we see ourselves as playing a big part in making that happen.